G'day folks, Ziggy here. I've been running a modified and improved version of the starting ship, the Frontier, for quite a while. I've upgraded just about everything, reconfigured the crew areas, added shielded cargo holds for my smuggling side hustle, and added some nice weapons as well. It's a good little ship, but it's about as good as I can get it without spending a ton of credits. I'm definitely hitting that point of diminishing returns for my investment. The Frontier has a Class A reactor and all Class A parts, the basic ship class everyone can use and build. Rebuilding it as a B-class ship the next tier up would cost me an absolute fortune, and I don't actually even really have the Starship engineering skills yet to really do so properly anyway. So why not just steal someone else's nice Class B ship instead? Let's do exactly that. To do this we need three things: lasers to break through shields, an electromagnetic weapon to disable ship systems without destroying the ship, and a skill point in ship targeting so that we can target their engines. We'll also need a high enough piloting level to actually pilot a Class B ship if we do manage to steal one. I'm good to go on all of that, and I have a lead on a pirate I had a brush with earlier in Alpha Centauri that might have just the ship I'm looking for. You're bound to bump into various ships on your travels just when you're warping from planet to planet and system to system. However, if you want to find ships specifically to try and steal or steal from, or engage with maybe in friendly, polite banter, then all you really need to do is hop into a system and check out your system map and see if you have any sensor pings. Sometimes you'll have hostile activity markers, which might have several hostile ships in them, or you might have ship markers, which could be anything from a single pirate hanging out to a trader or a stranded vessel. You can find a lot of ships in orbit around planets with major cities, but they tend to have a lot more security. So, warping in, I get ready to adjust power from ballistics to electromagnetics so that we can disable the Spectre without destroying it. We won't be needing those ballistics, those are for destroying hulls.
Jump complete. Want to do it again, just for fun? No? Maybe later.
The first step is to crack those shields with our lasers in a quick drive-by, using the targeting system to get off a few precision shots in a very close drive-by bit of action here. Once we're behind them, we're pretty safe as the ship doesn't have turrets, only forward hardpoints to worry about. We pepper them with untargeted EM shots to disable their jump drive to prevent them from getting away, and then we wait to acquire a lock and a good opportunity to target their engines, using my thrusters to stay behind them. Once engines are down, we knock out their weapons as well to allow us to safely dock, though you can actually skip this step if you could approach from a dead zone. Then it's just a simple matter of pulling up and docking, and getting ready for the boarding action.
We have a clean dock, right on the money.
Boarding actions are close quarters and dangerous, so we whip out a powerful shotgun. It's a good idea to use some combat stims as well, potentially. Most of the enemies prove to be holed up in the cockpit, so we crack it open and treat them to a cooked grenade. I probably don't recommend throwing real grenades on real-life spaceships, but thankfully it's safe enough here in Starfield. We can do a little bit of cheeky door closing action to get a chance to reload and take cover. I thought I actually had them here, but one guy was hiding while I reloaded. A quick melee finishes him off. Aspiring pirates take note that whenever you board a ship, you can access the captain's locker and cargo holds from the cockpit for some nice loot. Though there aren't any ethics to consider when stealing from pirates, of course, have at it. There's still a few holdouts on the ship, and I don't know the layout of this particular ship, so I have to figure it out as I move from crew compartments and storage to workshops and science bays. This is a pretty well equipped ship, which is exciting as soon it will be mine. After a while I find the remaining holdouts hiding in a workshop and I finish them off quickly. Now, just to take the pilot's seat and take a look at our ship. We scored a large Crimson Fleet Spectre decked out with Class B reactor and all Class B parts, including engines that I can't normally build. It'll need some upgrades as a lot of it is not top of the line Class B kit. The reactor, for example, is a bit underpowered, but upgrading it is going to be way cheaper than building all of this myself or buying new. Once I'm in the pilot seat, I can tag it as my home ship, and that allows me to fly it to a nearby port to register it so I can add it to my fleet. My old Frontier is automatically flown back to port. I haven't found a way to sell ships yet, but I can at least strip some parts and sell those from the old Frontier. So I'll need to fly around a bit and find an appropriate shipyard to do some more serious work on this new ship, but for now I have a bit of a tinker. I like to strip things back a bit and reduce the weight so that I can add more cargo capacity without affecting maneuverability too much. In the end, I spend about 45k vastly upgrading the weapons, cargo capacity, and maneuverability, though I'll need to pick up a much better reactor later on to take full advantage of some of these new upgrades. It also comes with more facilities than my last ship, and cost a fraction of the price that it could have, even adding in the registration fee. All in all, not bad for a day's work. One thing left to do, and that's to give it an appropriate name, the legitimate salvage. I take it for its first flight, and it's not long before I get my first hail.
Thanks for responding to my hail. We've been trying to contact you about your ship's extended warranty. Your warranty coverage has expired or is about to expire.
That's it for now, I'm Ziggy D, and thanks for watching.